Hello, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to save your work. If you're having issues with Sketchpad accidentally deleting your work when you come back later, I'm going to show you how to save your work so you can keep the progress that you're doing in a Google Doc, but the small drawing itself needs to be finished, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick drawing over here. I'm going to change my pencil to a paintbrush. I'm going to add in a smiley face. So this is if you're having issues of when you're finishing your artwork on here and you want to come back later to save it, sometimes it's getting deleted, okay? So what we're going to do is usually we would export it as a JPEG or a PDF. However, we're going to export it as a PNG. Now before I do that, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to turn my background off, and what that's going to do is that when I go to copy and paste this image in anything, it's going to be just what I drew. That background is now gone. So I'm going to go to my open, see my drawing that's right here. I'm actually going to rename it for myself. So I'm going to call this my artwork. It's just so that when I'm looking for this file, I know what name I gave it. And then I'm going to press enter. Then I'll click export, and I'm going to export it as a PNG. Now most of the time on Chromebooks it will download, but you won't have this option where I can drag it to my desktop. What you might have to go and do is go to a Google Doc. I'm going to name this Sketchpad Drawings. Okay. And then I'm going to insert an image from my computer, and you might have to go to downloads. That's where it just downloaded, and it should be, it's saved as my drawing 5, which means I don't think I saved the correct drawing. Oh, I did. So that's funny that how I named it, but the drawing name was different. So if that happens to you, just click on the different things to make sure you have the right one. And then I'm going to insert it into Google Docs. So now I have this work saved, so if it accidentally gets deleted, I still have proof of my work right here. Now, if you're not working on a Chromebook and you're working on your own device, and it's not a Chromebook, you could drag it to your desktop, okay? And if your desktop doesn't clear itself at night, you could come back on and work on this. So say I come back tomorrow and this image is actually, that artwork is gone, okay? What I would do is create a new one, start over again, but I saved that image to my desktop. Again, this is for if you don't have a Chromebook, because now I can take this and drag it back here, and it's telling me it accepts all these different types of files. So if I put that in, it's gonna download and it's gonna go in there, so now my drawing's in there as a clip art. But the cool part is, if I turn background off, that white square, because usually when we were saving it, the white background, it becomes part of your artwork. If we turn background off and save it as a PNG, it acts almost like a clip art sticker, okay? So if I wanted to add a background behind this, let me get a different color than black. Let me undo that. I'll do a cool linear color change. Change my brush to be very large. So if I was to color on this and I wanted that to be my background, I could take my clip art and bring it in front, okay? If you do not have your own you're not on a computer other than a Chromebook, make sure you're saving your progress in Google Docs. And what you could do is take a screenshot and find your screenshot and import it into Sketchpad. But what's going to be different is that when you take a screenshot, you will have the white around the image, and you'll have to, if you send anything behind, it will make a big white square and you won't be seeing anything. You can see this rectangle right here. So if I had that white square around my smiley face and I drew this to the background, you would only see the tips of these lines, okay? But this is a free tool and we're going to use it as much as we can. If you have any questions on any problems that you're having with Sketchpad, please let us know. Other than that, have a great day.